This is Estonia, a small Baltic country of 1.3 million people who has been ruled by pretty much everyone around them and yet still came up tops. We mentioned them in the Nordic video, and although Estonia never got on the Nordic Council, they're still getting their own video. Who's laughing now? This is the Estonian flag, which is made up of 3 equal horizontal bands of blue, black and white. There's various interpretations to these colours. Blue is said to represent faith, loyalty and devotion, while also being reminiscent of the sky and sea and the lakes of the country. Black symbolises the soil of the country and the dark past and suffering endured by the Estonian people. White refers to the striving towards enlightenment and virtue, and it's also the colour of birch bark and the snow, as well as the summer nights illuminated by the midnight sun. As well as the flag, Estonia also has 2 prominent coat of arms, which appear in various flags, and they are known as the Greater and the Lesser coat of arms. These coat of arms appear in flags such as the presidential flag at sea, and the Estonian naval insignia. Both coat of arms are essentially the same. They're made up of a golden shield, which includes a picture of 3 blue lions with red tongues. And the greater coat of arms also has oak branches placed on both sides of the shield. The 3 lions derive from the arms of the Danish king Vladimir II, who had conquered northern Estonia in 1219. The lions became part of the coat of arms of Tallinn, the centre of Danish government in Estonia. In 1346, Denmark sold its Estonian dominion to the Order of Teutonic Knights, after power had been severely weakened after a series of uprisings in the country between 1343 and 1346. The 3 lions, however, remained the central element of the coat of arms of Tallinn, and in the later centuries the lion designs transferred to the coat of arms of the Duchy of Estonia. The State Assembly of the Independent Republic of Estonia officially adopted the coat of arms in June 1925. This was fairly short-lived though, as the coat of arms was officially banned following the occupation of Estonia by the Soviet Union in 1940. But with the collapse of the Eastern Bloc, the readoption of the national symbols was finally achieved in August 1990, and in 1993 laws were put into place to regulate the use of national symbols. Upon the passing of the law, proposals were made in the Assembly on possible interpretations of the images on the coat of arms. A consensus was reached on the suggestions offered by a man called Leopold Rudkep. One of the lions symbolises the courage of the fight for freedom in ancient times. The second stands for the courage of the uprisings against the Danish in 1343. The third represents the courage of the Estonian fight for freedom between 1918 and 1920. The wreath of oak leaves stands for the perseverance and strength of Estonia and its evergreen traditions of freedom. The last flag that we'll briefly look at is the Estonian Naval Jack, which I'm sure, as you look at it, looks eerily familiar. This is because the foundation and development of the Estonian Navy relied greatly on the British Navy. The British Navy operated in the Gulf of Finland and acted as an ally to Estonia during the Estonian War of Independence. The first Estonian Navy ships were actually mine cruisers known as Lennuk and Wambola, which were gifts from the British Royal Navy after they had been captured from the Russian Baltic Fleet in 1919. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe and feel free to like, comment and look through the other videos, as I'm sure we have a topic that suits you.